It can be difficult in the fall to find beautiful flowers that have lots of color. But today we're here in Goodlettsville with Susan Tennant to learn about a few of her very favorites.
Well, we're going to start with Cosmos because it's my most very favorite fall flowers for the bees and the butterflies. Rarely can they find this many plants to gather what they need in the month of November. I do collect their seeds every single year, just pull them off, put them in a baggie, and they go back down.
Do you put them in like a plastic bag?
Yeah, just a little baggie.
Okay.
And then I kind of lay them out to make sure they've dried off, especially if I pick them like a day before that it's rained. Sometimes I don't do anything but this. Throw them back in there and they come right back next year.
Oh, that's awesome.
But it takes about 2, 3, 4 years for it to reseed. You're going to have to plant it for a few years.
Oh, now I didn't know that about these.
Before it comes back.
Wow.
But once it comes back, you have it for life.
Yeah.
And thank goodness, because it certainly helps the bees out. Some days when I'm over here gathering seeds, I'm swatting 20 bees out of my way.
Oh,
so I don't know where they all are today. There was one little honeybee just a second ago. Yep. But they're great fall colors. And who can beat UT orange, right? I mean, you just can't beat it. Doesn't really go with my color palette of pink and purple, but we're just going to let it do its thing every single year.
It's beautiful. I recognize this plant as gomphrena, Susan, and tell me a little bit about how it performs in your garden.
Well, it loves heat. It doesn't require a lot of water. I gather the seeds every year as an annual, but I also understand that I can drop its seeds and that it will reseed itself. So I'm working on that. For every one I pick, I probably throw one back down in the pot.
Yeah, these are really, I like the purple. I think they're my favorite, but there is a red one and maybe even a couple of other colors of these. And they're just a really good thing. You can find them usually in the summer. And then look at this. This is November, and these are just gorgeous.
This was one little 6-pack that came from Gardens of Babylon.
Yeah.
And they're everywhere in my yard.
That's awesome. They're beautiful. Why wouldn't you want them? I used to plant them along a path.
Yes. Yeah. Great idea.
Those are nice. Now, Susan, I really quite like this combination of the gomphrena and pentas, but then also this really pretty color of Mexican heather.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about this.
Well, because of the placement of the flowers here in the summer, it's as if they were like in a pressure cooker. So geraniums and things like that don't want to grow in the heat. But this Mexican heather will take heat. It will almost take it to a drought level and still perform without having to be watered every single day.
It's really beautiful.
And the bees love it, the butterflies love it, and it has just a little dainty look to it.
I think I'm getting a new appreciation for it too, because look at this pretty shiny foliage.
Yes.
It's really an attractive plant.
Yes, and it just keeps blooming.
I think I'm going to have to think about including some of those next year in my planters.
Absolutely.
That's a really pretty combination too.
I like it.
Yeah, gorgeous. Susan, I just want to say thank you for letting us come and visit your lovely garden and sharing these beautiful fall annuals with us. It was really a pleasure, and I so enjoyed talking to you. But thank you very much.
Well, I learned so much every single week from Volunteer Gardener. I would have never known to have cut my hosta back if it wasn't for an episode that you did last week. So thank you very much.
Well, thank you. If you love gardening, you'll want to subscribe to this channel. Home garden tours, tips from growers, and lots of plants. Until next time.